such Your touch on me, I can't get sleep. I miss your tiptoe tonight. Let go. Touch on me, I can't get sleep. I miss your tiptoe tonight. Let go. I don't need space. What time? My place. I hear your tiptoe. Now we let go.
I can see the doubt in those eyes. Even though you try to hide it, there's not much to figure out. Cause I know why, and I won't try to fight it. And I'll be the first to tell you, you were right. Oh, you were right. Won't try to say I'm sorry this time, but I want you to know that I was wrong. I know. I just wanna say that I was wrong. I know. Oh, I want you to know that I was wrong. I know. I just wanna say that I was wrong. I know.
First. Oh, goodness. Hey, guys. How are y'all doing? Sis, I got you in here. Thank you for your 6 months in a row. Subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. Got you in there for ARC. And sorry I'm a little bit late. I had a daughter thing that I had to do, so she needed me for something. Um, yeah. So, how is everybody today? I hope you're doing awesome. Hey, Varys. Hey, Fee. Hey, Have. How are y'all? Meddling kids, right? Yeah. Uh, I am going to Denver tomorrow. I'll be gone until Thursday. So, no stream on Wednesday, but I'll be back on Friday. Kevin says he's tired and he did a lot of work on the motorcycle. Is Denver a state? Denver is in a state. It maybe Denver's like a state of mind. I don't know. Exactly. Denver is in Colorado. Did I imply that it was a state somehow? I shouldn't have. I don't think that I did. Oh, oh, what's the geography joke? It's like geography, geology rocks, but geography is where it's at. I can't remember exactly how it goes. It's something like that. It is something like that. I'm pretty bad at geography, also. Unfollow. Oh, come on. You guys love it. The puns are great. That's it. Good. Good. I hope everyone's doing great today. I am hoping um that we can just kind of jump right in here. I'm planning to talk about sleep and mental health. And kind of the importance of sleep and your mental health. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get some stuff organized here on my little desktop. So, been quite a bit of research lately on sleep and on mental health, and there's even been some research together where there's sleep research and there's mental health research, and then there's mental health research and the effects of sleep, or vice versa. Um, and so we already know that they're pretty closely connected. Sometimes mental health conditions can make you not want to sleep. Sometimes they can make you extra tired. Sometimes they can make you just not want to. There's all kinds of effects. But as as the spoiler says right here, thanks spoiler, you need sleep for good mental health. It's true. All right, but here's the thing: how do you get sleep? And this is what we'll get to in a minute. But how do you get sleep when you're living with a mental health condition that's actually prohibiting you from getting good sleep? And which one came first? Which comes first? Kind of a chicken and egg question, right? So, sleep and mental health, closely connected. You need lots of sleep. There's a way to get sleep, and there are barriers to that. All the drugs, right? There are drugs. That is one of the things. I bred an evil chicken. Wait, how did you breed an evil chicken? On your play your own farm? Is that what you're talking about? Did it have an evil trait? Is there an evil trait? Just chance, yeah. I did not realize there was an evil trait. That's awesome. I like it. All right, so if you don't get enough sleep, it can greatly affect your psychological state and your mental health, as those are, pretty closely tied. Oh, it's an achievement. That's awesome. And those with mental health disorders are more likely to have insomnia or other sleep disorders. And there's something like over 70. I don't have the statistic on this, but it's something like there's over 70 sleep related disorders that either cause you to not sleep, or cause you to sleep too much, or cause you to get poor sleep. There are over 70 of them. Like, that's pretty insane. Um, so people think of sleep disorders are insomnia, narcolepsy, sleep apnea, kind of the normal few that everyone thinks about. But it just blew my mind when I saw this, that there's over 70 different kinds of sleep disorders. sleep hates you. I know that you were having a problem with sleep cycling, right? Where your sleep was just all over the place. There are people with the shift work disorders and all of those. Hi, Miss Curtis. You messed up now, boy. I don't know who Miss Curtis is, but hello. Hello, you messed up. How are you doing? Happens all the time. Oh, man. I can't imagine. Like, I mean, so this is what I hate about daylight savings time. It's that your children and your pets do not understand daylight savings time at all. So that's awesome. Uh, okay, so these chronic sleep problems affect 50 to 80% of patients in a typical psychiatric practice. Nice headset, thank you. I like it. Even if you're being sarcastic, I do actually like it. How much is it? I need a new one. I don't know. This one wasn't very much. It was like $25 or something like that. Last guide. How are you doing? Sub with Twitch Prime. You are welcome to sub with Twitch Prime. So 50 to 80% of patients in a typical psychiatric practice have some sort of sleep disorder. And 10 to 18% of adults in the general US population have a sleep disorder. So there is a clear connection between mental health and sleep disorders. And I don't have the answer for which one. Oh, hey, did you see my fox egg thing? Which one came first? Hang on, I do have a for fox sake. Indeed. I got this at Big Lots. Big Lots. I need to get the sidetracked command working. This happens too much, honestly. I'm like so easily distracted. Oh, my sunglasses emoji. Okay. Where's my talk about getting distracted? That's what I need. How to focus better. Could somebody just take on that talk for me? So sleep problems are particularly common in patients who have anxiety, who have depression, who have bipolar disorder, and ADHD. Um, Focus on me. Oh, Varys, you're so cute. Add to that the fact that Americans in general are more sleep deprived than other countries. I think we come in fourth. It's either third or fourth. I can't remember. We're tied with Canada for the least amount of sleep. Um, and and it's no wonder that this is such a major issue for a lot of people, right? Andre sucks. Who's Andre? Add me on Facebook. You're welcome to follow me on any of the socials that are posted below. And I promise to check out your profile. I do not do a follow back though, so if your profile's not something I want to follow, I won't. So the reason that we come in either third or fourth, I don't remember which it is. I do have the statistic on that. It'll be posted in the sources whenever I post those to Discord. So if you're interested in any of the sources I used tonight, be sure to join there and you can check those out at your leisure. There are several factors that cause the US and Canada. Ain't no follow back, girl. that that's good. I like that. There are several reasons why we're either the third or the fourth worst at being sleep deprived, getting our best sleep. One of them is the workaholic nature of our country. Like we work a significant amount more than a lot of the rest of the developed world. So we work more hours. We look at our phones at night. We have trouble putting our phones down, and that there's the blue light versus the orange light, and how those play with your actual brain, the neurology of all of that. Why are you yelling? You messed up. Why are you yelling? Do you need to take a chill pill, or is your keyboard stuck on caps lock? You can unstick it. It's a button on your keyboard. How to keep from getting sidetracked. Drink plenty of water. Get plenty of sleep. You cannot. Oh my god, it's so true. So true. Oh my God. Okay. So we look at our phones, we have trouble powering down when it's time to go to bed. We don't view our bedrooms as just places for sleeping or being intimate with partners. They become spaces for you take your laptop to bed and you work, you're watching a movie because you have a TV in your room, you're looking at something on your phone, all kinds of stuff, browsing Instagram, Pinterest. I've been there. I do it all the time. I read on my phone also. I've got a book that I'm reading right now on my phone. I go to bed and I read on there before I go to sleep. Um, And so 30% of American adults get less than 6 hours of sleep per night. And it has been shown that getting 5 hours of sleep or fewer for just 4 nights in a row, not even for a whole week. Stripping on Pinterest? No, that is not what I said. Getting 5 hours or fewer of sleep 4 nights in a row affects your cognitive performance, like the way that you physically react and act in the world, the same way that a blood alcohol content of 0.06 does, which is about 3 drinks for most people. So if you are catching up on work, you're socializing, you get up early to go and do something, even if it's something healthy, even if it's something like you get up early to go and work out, you're getting the kids ready for school, and all of that just causes you to have slower reaction times out in the real world. Um, and you just don't function the way that you really should. This starts as early as things with school schedules. So your kids might be fine getting up early, right? I know mine is. The youngest gets up way stupid early. Um, but then once you hit your teenage years, you actually have a mark in your circadian rhythms towards higher function at night, which apparently I just got stuck in like the higher function at night category. I don't know why. And less function early in the morning. But a lot of schools actually start super early. They start before 8 a.m., uh, which is a little bit frustrating because then there's a there's that creates an automatic barrier to them learning things early in the morning and for that information sticking. And not only that, but if they're more likely to be focused in the late evening, then they're more likely to stay up. JH6, how's it going? Nice big headset. Isn't it though? I think it just frames my face perfectly, does it not? I don't even care. So, not only is it kind of built in, right, Have, so high school starts at 7:15 in some places. That is ridiculous. Like, a teenager is not going to even want to get out of bed at 7:15. They're not even going to want to get out of bed at 8 a.m. And it's not that they're lazy, it's that their body is telling them, hey, you're not going to function well right now, so just wake up later and stay up later, and it's fine. 7:10, what is up with this? That's so early. Oh, JH, honey, this is not that kind of stream, but you are welcome to stick around and talk about mental health all you would like. 4:45. No, it does not. My body's always telling me I'm not going to function well. Well, that is part of the mental health stuff that's probably separate from sleep deprivation, necessarily, but there's that. And then there's just a flat out lack of education on the subject of what sleep deprivation actually does. Um, and a lot of people who are sleep deprived, they think this is just how it is for everyone. This is just how it's supposed to be. I'm tired all the time, but I get the same amount of sleep as everyone else, right? Because nobody is talking about it. Nobody is. Do you show your tots? Now I want some tater tots. Oh, Lord. So, deprioritizing sleep issues as unsolvable is not a good is not a good solution. Like you shouldn't just deprioritize what your body actually needs uh, to function on a totally basic level, right? And so if you're not if you're not recognizing that you have a problem, you think this is just normal, then you're not going to seek treatment for those problems. There's a clinical psychologist and sleep researcher at McGill University named Ruth Gruber, which is an interesting name. And she says that she feels like through her studies, we might be tired due to a combination of not prioritizing sleep, everyday stress, and bad habits. And some of those we've already covered to an extent. But some examples that she provided were these contributing to poor sleep. We spend a lot of time on screen at nights, and that can interfere with our ability to sleep. The light plus stimulation means we have a hard time shutting down. She goes on to explain that people who suffer from insomnia, a lot of the reason they can't sleep is actually hyperarousal, where your nervous system is in a constant state of alert. So screens can also create that similar state, especially in kids, and it makes it a lot harder to wind down. Um, so another thing that Gruber pointed out was that whenever we are sleep deprived, and I'm guilty of this too. Good night, pumpkin. Okay. Uh, when we're sleep deprived, we tend to drink caffeinated drinks like coffee, which is actually counterproductive because the only way to get out of sleep debt is to sleep. So from a very clinical perspective, sleep is a reversible behavioral state. Oh, wow. Oh man, sweetheart, you have got to like figure out grammar and stuff. Smelly girl tractor? Oh, tractor trailer. I got it. Mm. Well, there is no punctuation. It makes it so hard to read. Good night. It doesn't make. All right. Punctuation, grammar. Those two things will really help you here because we have a lot of people who actually do read the comments, and when you just do them all in caps lock and no punctuation, it's just really difficult to understand what your point is, sweetheart. So get that figured out and then come back and try again. It's good. Okay. Uh, what's bounce? That's a lot of cognitive dissonance you've got going on there, buddy. You should probably talk to someone about that. True. Also true. Oh, but you know what? He might be a kid, and this might be his prime time. And sweetie, if this is your prime time, you really need to pay more attention in school. Okay, so sleep is a reversible behavioral state of unresponsiveness and perceptual disengagement from the environment. It's entirely dependent on the balance between sleep drive, which is the desire that you have to sleep, that builds during wakefulness and is linked to the accumulation and clearance of chemicals in the brain. Like, sleep is not just some fancy thing that you have to, you have some sort of mental block against needing or not needing. It is something that your brain chemically tells you, I need this shit right here, okay? And it has a circadian alerting signal that is powered by the chemicals in the brain like adenosine. So that rhythm coordinates processes of the body to the environmental patterns of light and darkness, which is part of the reason that the light from your screen is so important. And adequate sleep is and always has been very restorative to the body. So, oh, you're just copy pasting? I'm so disappointed. Ooh, really glad you brought up my weight because you guys, guess what? I've officially lost 30 pounds in the past 3 months. What the fuck have you done lately? Oh, yeah, mental health is different from physical health. But also, your mental health and your physical health impact each other, which is part of what we're talking about here today. Sleep impacts your physical health for sure. And if your mental health is not strong, then it's really hard to even get your physical health under control. So, beyond just sleepiness, sleep deprivation is something that really wreaks havoc on your moods, and it can worsen things like depression. It can even make pain seem worse. All right. So, can you two answer something for me? What is the purpose of this? Like, what do you get? Because this, I asked somebody this the other day, and they didn't really have a very good answer for me, other than somebody was going to buy them McDonald's, which is a whole problem within itself. So, what is the purpose of doing this? I'm honestly curious to know. Make sure you don't die from a heart attack. I can promise you that I am 100% healthy other than my weight, which I just said that I'm working on. So I am honestly really curious why you do this. Like to make sure that somebody doesn't die from a heart attack, I get that concern, but there are better ways to do that. Yeah, weight is not health, FYI. Oh, and now they're trying to get stuff to go through and my auto mod is catching it. It's just sad and I don't understand what the hurt is that you're trying to get out. I don't get it. Like Drake. That is not equal. Yes, absolutely. Am I for net neutrality or against? I am for net neutrality. Last guide. Why do you ask? What is your stance on that? I'm still waiting for a good answer. So I'm still waiting for a good answer, either from You Messed Up or from JH6 on why you do this. Because it just doesn't make sense. Like you come into somebody's community and I don't know what are you trying to accomplish? I guess is my question. Hey, Tarkevius, how are you doing? Which one are you though? Artificial or organic? What does that question even mean? I like it when they just devolve into either repeating themselves or then they just leave. I don't know what satisfaction they get out of it. It just doesn't make any sense. All right, back to talking about sleep though, because God bless, I need the, what did I call it? I don't even remember what I called it now. The distracted, like Mama got distracted. So being sleep deprived can worsen things like depression. It can make pain feel worse, especially if it is chronic pain. Sidetracked. Thank you. I wonder if you guys can add a command. That would be awesome. Oh well. Are you even real? I am definitely not real. Um, and it can undermine executive functions like judgment, planning, organization, concentration, your memory, your performance. It can even impact your immune dysfunction, which we talked about a little bit before whenever we were talking about social connections. Just the fact that your mental health and those social connections are directly tied to your immune system. And so if you are not getting uh oh, Big Mama, like from Fox and the Hound. You're so sweet. So that immune dysfunction, if you're not getting enough sleep and it gets impacted, it can lead to an increased susceptibility to illness. It can lead to a pro-inflammatory state. And those who sleep fewer than 5 hours per night have 2 to 3 times the risk of heart attack. So that chronic sleep loss can absolutely undermine your central pillars of health. And if you don't track your sleep, you don't know how much sleep you get, you don't know if you're getting over 5 hours, if you are constantly feeling drowsy during the day, if you have micro sleeps where all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I don't know what just happened. You might have severe sleep deprivation or a sleep disorder. Other signs could be constant tiredness, using a lot of caffeine, which I'm guilty of even when I get enough sleep, not waking up refreshed when you do wake up, drowsy while driving, and things like sitting down and watching TV, then you fall asleep, you might have memory problems. And all of these could also be caused by other things. This is why it's so important to talk to a professional about it. Ooh, which I did not do. Could I get a not a pro? Waking up too early and difficulty falling or staying asleep. And now the waking up too early was really interesting to me because if you are if you are waking up early, it's kind of like, okay, well, I'm just awake, so my body must have gotten enough sleep, right? But it's actually, you're waking up too early and you're not able to go back to sleep. And that's when you know that it's something that you probably should talk to somebody who is a professional. So there are some mental reasons that we can't just go the fuck to sleep, right? We watched that one day on the stream. That was pretty awesome. So one of them that I'm super guilty of is that I didn't get everything done in my day yet. So at the end of the day, especially after I stream, like I'll be really real about this. After I stream, I'm like, all right, I'm done with that. Now I'm gonna do all of this stuff. I go and tweet stuff out, or I go and do things around the house. Gotta unload the dishwasher, gotta switch the laundry over, gotta make sure everything's ready for tomorrow, instead of just going to sleep. So I didn't get everything done by the end of the day. And you unconsciously recognize that your hopes, the expectations that you set for yourself at the beginning of the day for what you wanted to accomplish that day were not achieved. And so you stay up a little bit longer to say, I'll just get a few more things done off of my to do list. Um, Instead of saying, my expectations were unrealistic, I did not plan very well, and I'm just going to reprioritize tomorrow. And then there's the part of maybe you just feel entitled to have a little extra time at the end of your day. Maybe you get to the end of your day and you've done all of the things and you worked really hard. You've done all of your momming, all of your jobbing, all of your everything. And you feel like, I should have some time at the end of my day. I should have a certain amount of time to relax, to unwind, to watch TV, to power down. And if you feel like you deserve that time at the end of the day, that's fine. But it's one of those things that if you're not prioritizing that time and then you're saying, okay, well, I didn't prioritize my time correctly. I didn't leave enough time at the end of my day to relax, to unwind. So I'm just going to take it away from sleeping. Yeah, so that's me. That's totally me too. I'm like, all right, well, I need to read on my phone for a little bit because I'm going to power down. I want the time to read in my day every day. Um, and so I'm just going to take 30 minutes. Well, of course, all right. I know my sister will understand this, but like show of the rest of your hands because how many of you start to read a book and then you're going, okay, how many pages is it to the next chapter? All right, I'll just read there. And then you get to the next chapter and you're going, oh man, okay, just one more chapter. Okay, all right, just one more chapter. Like it never ends. It's terrible. Ah, I don't stay up to do things. I just don't get things done because, oh, I'm going to get to that too. Yes, one more chapter is totally me. And it's one of those things that I'll get in bed and I'm like, I deserve to read. I'm going to power myself down by reading. And, it's never just one chapter. Honestly, it's not. Right now I'm reading Gone Girl and that one has been easier to stick with one chapter because the chapters tend to break in a different way. I don't want to ruin it. If it's a new book, definitely yes. Yeah, if it's a book I've read before, maybe I won't stay up forever because I kind of already know what's going to happen. But I do stay up late a lot because I dissociate or just lose track of time. Totally. Totally. Well, and I said at the beginning that I seem to have just stayed in like the teenage circadian rhythm of I'm I'm tired in the morning, no matter what time I go to bed, no matter what time I get up, I'm tired in the morning. I am awake at night. It doesn't matter if I didn't get any sleep the night before. Nighttime is the right time to fight crime. Oh my god. That was a PJ Masks reference. Oh boy. Uh, but yeah, I'm a night owl and it's just how I am. Yeah, you're only going to read one chapter. I've had one thing to do for a month and I haven't done it. Does it take very long? No. Is it hard? No, I haven't done it. There are reasons that you haven't done it. And that is definitely something that if you can find a free resource, that is worth talking to somebody about. For sure. Okay. So if you're trying to prioritize me time at the end of the day, you're trying to prioritize, okay, well, I just need to get these few tasks done. It's one of those things that you really need to consider that you're not adding more time into your day, you're just taking it away from sleep. And less than 5 hours for 4 days in a row, and you're operating the same as if you had just had 3 drinks. So just remember that piece. You don't want to push yourself too far for too long. One day is probably fine, couple days probably fine, but any more than that, it's not great. Um, Joel Anderson has a podcast, and he has an analogy on bedtime procrastination. So I'm just gonna read this out to you. It's like when we go to the mall and we feel we deserve a new pair of shoes, but we don't have the money for it. In the same way that we can spend money we don't have via credit cards, we can also spend time we don't have because we feel we deserve that time by not going to bed. And so it's what I was just talking about, that stealing. You're not adding more time, you're just stealing it from something else. I've gone 40 plus hours without sleep before. Hmm. Yeah, it's not good. It's not fun. And how did you feel, Have, after that 40 plus hours without sleep? Did you feel great? Did you feel wonderful? What happened whenever that happened? I summoned the spoons from somewhere to completely fill the dishwasher, mostly because we were completely out of clean silverware. Nice. Nice. That's happened to me before. And then, you have one of the kids load the dishwasher and they go, okay, well, there's no more dishes. And I'm like, nope, go check there. Go check there. Go check there. And then all of a sudden, both sides of the sink are full and the dishwasher's full. Right. Um, so another thing that might be keeping you from going to sleep is that you haven't added the proper signals in your home environment to keep you aware of the time. We have DVRs, we have Netflix, we can watch TV whenever and essentially wherever we want. We don't have the signal that at the end of an episode, okay, it's 9:30. You get done watching Friends on a Thursday night, and you're like, "Oh, yeah, okay, well, it's time to start winding down." So, similar to the books, you might just say, "I'm going to watch one episode," or "I'm just going to check my email for a minute." But then you know that you have a couple more emails to check. Then you know you have another 20-minute episode to watch. And it's going to be longer than you're allowing yourself, unless you have super strong willpower, which I sure as shit do not. So, without a good measure of how long you're spending on those activities, it's really easy to get caught up in them and let that time slip away. And by slip away, I mean just shift to the right. So, I have a tendency to use all of those as a license to delay sleeping. Um, and no, all right, so we know that sleep is important, right? It is. We've just gone over a whole bunch of reasons, but essentially, everybody knows that sleep is important. It's one of those things that it just really is pretty important. So, diving a little bit deeper into how and why the sleep deprivation concerns and the disorder concerns are are more likely to affect those with existing mental health conditions. Um, and a couple of things specifically related to some of the most common mental health illnesses that we live with every day. So, as it relates to depression, trouble sleeping can be a symptom of depression. So, 65 to 90% of adults and about 90% of children, so much higher in children, with clinical depression experience some form of sleep concerns. Most commonly, it's insomnia, but in 1 in 5, it's sleep apnea and hypersomnia, which is like you're super tired during the day, is common among people with depression as well. Now this is not motivation. That's a whole other thing, and everyone is impacted by depression differently. Everyone experiences that differently. Everyone experiences motivation differently. This is specifically about sleep. So sleep problems aren't just a symptom of depression, but they're also a contributor to it. If you're not getting enough sleep, it can actually make your depression worse. Anxiety and sleep concerns also frequently present together. So sleep concerns affect more than 50% of adults with generalized anxiety disorder and are also common among those with PTSD, panic attacks, OCD, and phobic disorders. Um, and then your anxiety itself also contributes to disrupted sleep in the form of sometimes insomnia, sometimes it's bad dreams or nightmares, night terrors. And then sleep deprivation also elevates the risk of those anxiety disorders. So it's another one of those which came first. Don't know, but address one and maybe it can improve the other. What's that saying about right? All the ships, the ships. What's the ship saying? Oh, 2 days later, rising tides lift all boats. Thank you. That is the one. A pirate's life for me. Also that. There you go. 2 days later, my professor commented on how exhausted I looked. Yeah, yeah, it affects your physical appearance, and other people can tell when you haven't, maybe not when you haven't gotten enough sleep, but when you're sleep deprived, like seriously clinically sleep deprived. First night was on purpose, the rest of it not so much. I feel like in college that's a pretty common thing. Like you pull an all-nighter to study and then you get through the rest of your day and then maybe the next night because you're probably still in a circadian rhythm where your nightlife is your bright life, right? So you just don't want to go to sleep and then all of a sudden it's morning again and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Got a little distracted. My attention came back when I heard which came first. She's a witch. Get back, witch. Yeah. Oh, it was for a fundraiser. Oh my gosh. Have y'all heard about that fundraiser where it was a radio contest? It wasn't a fundraiser. It was a radio contest. This woman was trying to win like an Xbox or something for her kids, and they were doing every so often you drink an 8-ounce glass of water and see how long you go without peeing, and like her bladder erupted. It was terrible. I'm sure they sued over that. Okay. Oh, it was a we. There you go. So I always want to know TMI, Varys. Come on. Of course. Of course I do. We. Oh, oh. We and we. Good, good game, radio station. Good game. Never use the bathrooms in school. My oldest doesn't like to use the bathrooms in school either. He doesn't drink water during the day so that he doesn't have to use them. It's I don't know. I try to discourage that, but yeah, 9 hours a day holding the pee is bad. Yes, I would lose that because I'm on a diuretic. Yeah, no kidding, no kidding. Well, I mean that can cause serious complications too. And we're done with the sidetracked. So sleep concerns can also be directly tied to ADHD or associated with ADHD in both children and adults. Um, there are various sleep problems that affect 20 to 50% of children with ADHD. The more common in children, specifically in children, minors, um, are daytime tiredness and sleep disordered breathing. For adults, it's more likely to be difficulty falling asleep, a shorter sleep duration, and a restless slumber. For both children and adults, the symptoms of ADHD and sleep problems overlap so much that it might be difficult to tell them apart. So that's another one where if you can help something and you don't know how to help your ADHD, but you can figure out a way to help your sleep problems, maybe that can directly or indirectly fix one of those, or at least improve it. So, according to Christopher Barnes, who's an associate professor at the University of Washington, focuses on fatigue and organization. So this is career related. Lack of sleep affects the part of the brain that is used for managing emotions. So not only can this impact your performance, it can impact your moods and it can impact your work as well. So lack of sleep can lead to a decline in a person's moral system as well, which I found very interesting. And the research on this was the building block to Barnes' investigation into the connection between lack of sleep and abusive supervision in the workplace. So I know at least one of my children who, when they don't get enough sleep, it's a real problem in their reactions and their self control. But this is one of those things that a, a lot of things can go wrong. So your prefrontal cortex is heavily involved in that self-regulation, and especially what we would consider to be the exercise of self-control in a situation of temptation. Did you just sneeze? Up at 7 a.m. Friday for a class, spent the night in front of a mixer making candy Easter eggs, then couldn't fall asleep until midnight Sunday. Whew, man. Sounds like a lack of allopregnanolone. I think I said that right. I like that. Did you just sneeze? That's great. Uh, so the prefrontal cortex. I have such a hard time with that word. I don't know why. Prefrontal cortex suffers functional decrements when we're sleep deprived. And there's lots of temptations in your daily life, from do you want this apple or do you want this candy bar, to do you want to go over the speed limit to, you know, get there faster. Um, and typically, if you are able to exert self control and resist those temptations, but then you find yourself being really sleep deprived, you are way more likely to actually cave to those temptations. So, all right, we've covered a lot about sleep and how it ties to mental health, but what do we do about it? What's something that we can do to try to improve our mental health? Wait, do you want to establish government in a reclusive tribe lost in the Andes? Daily temptations. Oh, I thought you were saying that's what we do about it. All right, so I'm going to go over a couple of kind of general mm, things we know already, and then get into some more specifics that might help some of you and that I know have helped me. Prioritize sleep. Okay, don't steal from your night. You've got this much time to sleep. You've got all this stuff leading up to it. If you get to here and you know you need to sleep, don't nudge that over. Just try to cut yourself off and be like, I'm going to prioritize my day better tomorrow. It's a new day tomorrow. I need to fuel my brain for tomorrow with sleep. So, prioritize sleep. Make sure you're getting sufficient hours to feel rested. Ensure an easy transition to sleep by maintaining an hour to unwind and relaxing activities before going to bed. However, don't let those transition times push your sleep over. This one has really helped me also. So, reserve the bedroom as a place for sleep. Leave electronic devices elsewhere. I don't do that specifically. I do keep my phone by my bed, just in case something happens. But don't take your laptop in there. If you can help it, don't have a TV in there or turn the TV off. Um, don't don't make it so that your brain will associate going into your bedroom as a place of entertainment necessarily, if you can help it. I know for some people that is not feasible. So the next thing you can do regardless of whether you can do that first one or not, is reduce your light exposure before bed. Fee literally plays RuneScape in bed. And it's fine. It is fine to play games in bed, but make sure that at night you are giving yourself this time and space to decompress and to honor that space as a place for sleeping. So reducing your light exposure before bed, I do have a little bit of kind of sciencey stuff before this, and again, I will post all my sources into the Discord as well. But so your retinas, okay, they serve two different purposes. One is for receiving that input necessary for vision, right? And the other is for housing sensors that detect the rise and fall of daylight. So even with your eyes closed, like your body can tell whether it's light or day. Light or day? Really? Day or night? So your body uses that light to set your internal clock to a 24-hour cycle. Shut up. Light or day sounds like hell, probably. And that's regulated largely by the hormone melatonin, which is another one that I know that helps a lot of people. Taking melatonin can help people fall asleep in a more natural way. So if your body isn't producing that melatonin, which is another reason to go and get hormones checked, go and talk to a professional, get a sleep study done. If you're having some of these symptoms that we talked about earlier, really important to get that checked out because they can tell you, hey, your body isn't producing this one thing that you can just take and it will help. Hopefully, it doesn't help me, but it helps. Like I know it helps my sister a lot. So your body produces that melatonin at night, which then tells your body that it's time to go to bed. So the sun goes down. Theoretically, your body should start producing melatonin. But when your retinas take in light, and especially blue light, which is emitted by energy efficient light bulbs, which just about everyone uses, and most electronic devices, including your phone, the light suppresses the production of melatonin, which then jacks with your circadian rhythm. There are a couple of apps that you can use to reduce the blue light on your phone based on the time of day. You can set the times on it. One of them is called Flux, F.lux, or if you have an Android phone, it's just built into your settings. There's a blue light filter that you can turn on. I don't know about an iPhone. I don't have an iPhone, so I don't know. But mine does. After a certain time of day, the screen darkens and it actually turns into a kind of an orangish background. Even in a book that I'm reading, the background on the page will be an orange instead of a bright white. So, oh, Flux is also for desktop. Excellent. I didn't know that because I just use my Android for that. The next one's meditation. I don't really have much on that one. I don't personally meditate necessarily, um, but I know that helps a lot of people. So if you feel like it could help you, you can do all kinds of research on that. Um, there's a great website that I've looked at. It's called 10% Happier. Hang on, I have it. Yes, 10% Happier. It's a great meditation website. If you are looking for more information on that, I would highly suggest that. That will be in my sources as well. Stretching helps you. That's good. Yeah, so stretching can just kind of help you relax, work out some of those muscles. It could almost be kind of like a um, meditation in a way. You can use it to lower the brightness beyond what your screen would normally do. Oh, nice. Windows 10 settings. Nightlight does give the option for a scheduled nightlight function. Ooh, I like that. I play movies in my head to fall asleep. Hey, there you go. I have a tendency to think about my day and talk to myself about what I should have done differently, uh, which is not necessarily healthy. So there's that. So the next one is just keep a regular sleep-wake schedule. This is especially if you can't go to sleep at the same time, try to wake up at the same time. Hey, Peachy, how are you doing? So if you can wake up at the same time, even on weekends, because your body craves consistency. And if you can, I think it's 21 days to create a habit, that is not just a mental thing, it is actually a physical thing. If you do something for 21 days in a row, consecutively, without a break, then your body's going to be used to it. It's going to be more likely to just automatically do it. try to get 15 to 30 minutes of sunlight upon awakening or at sunrise. And so you can actually use different lamps and stuff for this. They make sunlight lamps. And it's just one of those things that can help your body recognize that it's daytime, especially if it's super dark in your house, super dark in your room. Using something like that, especially if it can automatically turn on, that would be good. I have to have something playing while I try to sleep too. I actually just bought a white noise machine and I am loving it. Um, it has helped me fall asleep faster. It has helped me stay asleep. And if I could just figure out why it shuts off at random times and then doesn't turn back on, that would be great. But it has really helped me, seriously, because it helps me focus on something. If I catch my brain going, "Oh, you said this and you're such a dummy. You should have said it this way." And if you'd said it this way, or I start the forward thinking and go, "All right, so I need to have this conversation tomorrow, and when I have this conversation, it's gonna go like this, and if it doesn't go like this, then it's gonna go like this, and if it doesn't go like that, then it's gonna go like this, and if they say this, then I need to say this." And it's just like, "Shh, stop, stop," and it gives me something to pay attention to besides my head just talking. I thought sunlight lamps have higher chances of causing cancer. They might. I don't. I don't use one, but they might. I can't. I mean, like a tanning bed. Is that what you're thinking of? Because that probably is true. I need some chapstick. Listening to me talk about my thoughts is making me anxious. Every day. 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 That's my like it's constant. It never stops. And then so I got this white noise machine and all of a sudden I have it playing these ocean noises, these ocean waves. And I just it gives me something to listen to instead of trying to produce my own sounds inside my head. Where if I'm trying to listen to something else in the house, like the dog clicking, across the floor, or whether or not my kids are sleeping or my husband snoring or whatever it is, it's just kind of like this is something constant that's not going to start and stop. It's going to keep going. Uh, yeah, when I say try to sleep, I actually mean constantly. Mine is supposed to be constant. Mine is supposed to just continually play the noise, but it like maybe every 2, 3 days, it'll shut off in the middle of the night, and I can't figure out why. It doesn't do it every night. It doesn't do it every other night, just randomly. Um, so you should always go to bed feeling sleepy, even if that means delaying your bedtime a little bit. And what I mean by that is you don't go to bed, and if you're not sleepy, all of a sudden be like, okay, well, I'm just going to look at my phone. Like, get up, move out of your bedroom, do something that you know is going to make you tired, take melatonin, drink some milk, turn up your sound machine, whatever, um, and then go to bed as soon as you feel sleepy. And that just helps your brain think, I'm in bed, I'm going to sleep. I'm sleepy, I'm in bed, I'm going to sleep. Sleepy, bed, go to sleep. And then um, there's an app called Relax and Sleep. Ooh, nice. Lets you set up your own sound combos to play. See, but my phone is old and it won't hold a charge, and I don't want to keep it on the charger all night either. Yeah, I tried to use my phone for a good while to figure that out. Dead silence makes me paranoid, but loud noises keep me awake. If so, the problem that I have is that if my house is completely quiet, I would prefer it to be dead silent. If my house is completely quiet and then all of a sudden one of the kids makes a little noise or one of the cats makes a little noise, they're clawing on their carpet or whatever, uh, then it's like, bam, I'm awake again. Because it went from being what I need, which is silence, to all of a sudden being what I don't need, which is sudden noises. So, oh my gosh, Autumn. Yes, our cats love to sing the song of their people when everyone goes to bed. Takes some major white noise to overcome. So we have two cat. Well, I told you we have a dilute calico and a black and white, Yo-Yo and Slinky, and they have started doing the most annoying meowing at the most random times, and it's like, really? Do you have to do that right now while I'm trying to sleep? And but you can always hear them whenever they're, coming towards you. Meow, meow. So obnoxious. You should put a Halloween soundtrack in a CD player under her bed. Oh my god. Not cool. Not cool. Okay. So, as needed, while you are trying to go to bed sleepy and you're trying to delay your bedtime if you're not sleepy, then it's one of those things that you need to consider reducing the time in bed if it's going to be more than 30 minutes spent awake. So, fun little fact, it takes approximately 14 minutes to fall asleep from the time that you really start trying to fall asleep, not from the time you hit the pillow. So from the time where you've closed your eyes, you're not really paying attention to anything else, it takes about 14 minutes. So if you're going to spend more than 30 minutes, then it's one of those things that you probably just need to get out of bed, do something that you feel is going to make you tired, meditate, stretch, whatever. Oh, Slay, thank you for that sub. 7 months in a row. You are a rock star. Do you want to go in here for ARC or do you want to go in here for something else? I will get you down for sure. I appreciate that. Um, and you use your Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Your support means a lot to me. And 7 months, that's impressive. Remind me of something if you want to know. Yes, of course I want to know. Wine, water. Oh, wait. 14 minutes, yeah. Google Home has some pretty nice sleep sounds built in as well. I have it hooked up to my Bluetooth speaker. Ooh, now that's a good idea. Because I can run home. So I can run home through my TV, I think, is what I can do. Wear earplugs, and I don't like to wear earplugs, so I don't like to have the noise. I'd prefer it to be quiet so I can hear things going on. I don't like to wear earphones because I feel like then I won't be able to hear my kids if something happens. Like my son has had nightmares before, my daughter's had nightmares before, and it's one of those things that if they have a nightmare, like I'll bolt down the stairs to their room and try to do what I can to soothe them. So ARC this month, you got it. I'll get you in there. One time when I was little, I was going to sleep. My sister hid under my bed and whispered my name over and over. I got scared and ran to my mom's room when I got them to check under my bed. My sister had left. When they left, she went back and did it again. Oh my gosh. Is your sister older or younger? Oh, that's terrible. It sounds like something I would have done, though, honestly. The baby with only older sisters. Oh, mean older sis. Mean older sis. Probably another deal with kids. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's, and I don't know. See, I don't know because I had my daughter when I was 21. I don't know if I would have developed different habits if I hadn't had her at that age or what would have happened necessarily. So it's kind of one of those, I have no idea if I would have developed some different habits. Slay, I'm getting you in here for ARC right now. Um, and for those of you who are new to the community, since Slay subscribed and he's a resubscriber, he got to pick the game that he represents in Subtris, which I will show you guys in just a second. And he has chosen ARC, so he's getting the green color in Subtris. And then I'll be posting an update as well because Loserette also resubscribed. And you know what? Ooh, yours was for 6 months, wasn't it? And so Slay's was for 7? Slay, I think you have my sister beat by a month. That is crazy. That is crazy talk. Okay, so I got you. I got you in here. Right there. For you. Yay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Appreciate your support. It really does mean a lot to me. There was never any room for anyone to hide under my bed as a kid. All my cousins are girls too. Made you the odd one out. Gotcha. Cook what? Oh Lord. Okay, so back to the suggestions here. Um, being physically active is another one, but try not to be physically active too close to bedtime. It's best to do that during the day, especially if you can combine it with getting some exposure to natural light as well. Moderate the use of alcohol and caffeine. Avoid caffeine, alcohol, and nicotine closer to your bedtime. And then here's the biggest one that I feel like if I could do it correctly, when I do it correctly, it's really helpful. Plan your evening. Walk through what your evening is going to look like in your head. Say, all right, I'm going to have dinner ready by 7. I'm going to do a little more work. I'm going to do whatever I need to with the kids. I'm going to watch an episode of this show. I'm going to brush my teeth. I'm going to go to bed by 10 p.m. Okay, that's a lie. Already, my plan is a lie. And then the same for your morning. Think about what time you need to get back up, what time you need to leave the house, track your hours backwards, and see if that will be enough. Can you get up later? Can you go to bed earlier? And remember that by the time the end of the day rolls around, your attention and your ego resources are already depleted. So your willpower might not be strong enough to stick to your plan, and that's okay. If you can envision your routine for the evening, be as specific as possible, and use times to set markers. Don't just say, all right, I'm going to have dinner, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. Say at 7, I'm going to do this. At 9, I'm going to do this. At 10, I'm going to do this. And try to stick to those as close as possible. And then think through any obstacles that might distract you and decide on what your strategy is going to be before you get to that obstacle. And then don't stress if you miss your plan. Like, it's one day. You can try again the next day. If you don't if you envision a plan and it doesn't happen the way that you want it to, it's okay. Try again the next day. Always try to improve anyway, and do only what you are capable of doing. If by the time you get to the end of the day, your energy is just so drained that you can't stick to a schedule and you need to binge watch TV, I am not going to judge you. But if your sleep problems do persist, I highly encourage you to seek the help of a professional. Um, you can get help by a board certified sleep physician. You can get help by a behavior therapist. You can get help with a psychotherapist. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. Thank you. Yes, you did use it right, Varys. I appreciate it. So, bottom line is that you need to allow yourself to get a good amount of sleep on a regular basis because that can not only restore your body physically, but it can restore your mind and your mental health as well, which is super important. The power of sleep and the relationship with your mental well being is seriously so important. We have a very restless, a very busy culture. Um, and some of these strategies that I just laid out and that we've talked about tonight, um, they can be really difficult, even when you're not living with a mental health condition. Not only can your mental health state lessen motivation in general, which causes a lack of desire to take care of yourself to an extent sometimes, but that sleep deprivation can also lessen your motivation. So you're getting kind of a double whammy if you have a mental health condition and you're sleep deprived. It's like, it's like you can't catch a break. But if you can work on one, then you might be able to work on the other uh, without even having to do work to work on the other. So if you are finding yourself more tired, you're unable to focus on your goals, your mood is impacted, your memory is impacted, your decision making abilities are lessened, you feel super stressed out, it's harder to focus on the bigger picture, and you just can't bring yourself to change your sleeping patterns, see if you can find someone to help you. And whether you find someone to help you or whether you try to go it alone, or you get help in the community just through that support, make the change gradually. If you're going to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning right now, don't say, I'm going to go to bed at 9 o'clock tonight, because that's not feasible for you. If you're, all right, so your internal clock, we talked about that internal clock. It's driven by your hormones and the sunlight that you get usually. It resets at a rate of about an hour per day, sometimes even longer, but an hour is about the average. So if you're going to bed at 1 and you're like, I'm going to go to bed at 9, well, really, you're only telling your body that you're used to going to bed at midnight. So you're still not going to get the full benefit of doing that. But more generally, when you are making behavioral changes, which this really is a behavioral change, instead of trying to jump all the way to the finish line and then not achieving that, it's much better to take those smaller steps, build up to that goal, give yourself some milestones to meet on the way that you can achieve and get that sense of accomplishment. If that's something that drives you, that is something that drives me in a huge way. Like the tiny little pieces, the tiny little achievements, that's what really pushes me to keep going. And it's important to give your body just time to adjust. If you're not tired to fall asleep after 15, 30 minutes, get up and do something else. Like your body is telling you you're not super tired. So find a way to do something that can help you be tired. So, one of the core tenets of cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, and again, this could be linked to depression as well, is that stimulus control. So, it helps to associate the bed with sleeping and not with stimulating behavior like watching TV. Um, limit the activities in bed to sleep and sex. That should be about it. Like I said, totally guilty of reading in bed, so I can't totally say this is what you got to do. But um, go to another room if you feel like you're not going to fall asleep. Go to another room. So, is there both at the same time? Not recommended. Definitely not recommended. So, just finding that motivation to maintain those healthy sleep patterns, I recognize can be a huge challenge. But hopefully, the knowledge of how greatly sleep can impact your mental health and vice versa, how your mental health can impact sleep, then it's something that maybe can help you understand the bigger picture even when it's harder to see that. So, is there anything else that you guys have found that helps you get more sleep or motivates you to get enough sleep, even if you've had a string of dark days and you've lost all your motivation to take care of yourself? Um, what's something, if I haven't touched on it already, or if you have a story about it, I welcome any sharing. I'm going to post the sources in the Discord real quick. And I'm going to post them in video clips and links. There we go. Oh, shoot. I forgot to do the little, oops. All right, hang on. It's going to pop in all of the previews. So I'm going to take out all the previews real quick. I'm so prepared. I do almost everything in bed. And, it's one of those things that it can be really hard to get to where you don't do everything in bed. Especially, Fee, I know that you share a house with a lot of other people, and it's hard to have something that you, oops, it's hard to have a space where you want privacy, but not necessarily to sleep or have sex, right? You just want that privacy to play a game, to talk to your friends, to do anything. So it can be really difficult, and I definitely recognize that. But what is something that you found even living with people and see something that you found that really helps you? Oops, I missed some. Shoot. I thought I got all of them, but I did not. Which ones did I miss? I got you in the carrots. You're in the carrots. You're in the carrots. I didn't miss any. Why are you still showing me a preview? Stop showing me the preview. Rude, rude Discord. Oh well. Okay. Well, it gave you two of the ones, so that's okay. I have 0 strategies. Sleep and I have never gotten along. Taking a hot shower beforehand. Oh, that is something else that helps me. A lot of people shower in the morning, which is totally fine, but A, I don't want to get up that early. Mm-mm, don't want to do it. And B, a hot shower really does help me relax. Being super clean helps you sleep. I don't know that I would say that's the reason that I do it, but the heat of it really helps me relax. Have we gotten along? Oh, you're right. I guess it's fortunate that my depression helps me sleep. Well, I didn't get shit done today, so I might as well sleep. And that is, as long as you are also taking care of the rest of yourself, I think that that's sometimes a coping strategy that you just have to give into every now and then. If you're sleeping all the time, definitely something that you want to talk to somebody about. Um, but yeah, gotta stop eating early in the evening and eat or have coffee with heavy cream or something calorie rich first thing at your intended wake up time. Yes. Yes, yes. And I will add to that, I've started drinking a huge glass of water right when I wake up. I just stumble over to the sink and drink a big glass of water. And that's actually really helped me. It's kind of a fear for me if I ever do find a relationship because I can't sleep with other people in the same bedroom. You don't have to sleep in the same bedroom. Like, you definitely don't have to. I like to stretch right before sleeping. That's good. Some people do yoga kind of stuff. Stretching, I think, is along the same vein. I think that's good. That's a good idea too. Stretch your attention span and wrap it all around me. Yeah, Javi, there you go. Some couples do very well sleeping in separate rooms for a lot of different reasons. Like some people have different sleeping patterns. I'm a total night owl. My husband is a total early bird. Like he wakes up at stupid hours, 4 o'clock in the morning, and he's just bing wide awake. Hello. And now my youngest does the same thing. Just what? Why are you awake this early? People shouldn't even be alive this early. Um, the shower can help because it raises your internal temp, begins to drop rapidly. Your instincts say a dropping body temp means time for bed. There you go. See? Okay, so I do have a couple more things to share with you because there's a really cool. I've got a good infographic first of all. Let's see if I can get it to pull up right. So this is the infographic that I have. Oops. So these are unexpected benefits of getting enough sleep. Better mental health is 0, 1 right here. Can you guys see that? Look at that. Number 1. Okay. Mood and mental health improve when you get the right amount of sleep. Rapid muscle toning because you've got that recovery time, safer driving, improved productivity. This is in the sources too, so I'm not going to read through all of these. Reduce risk of diabetes, lower stress levels, healthier skin. That's really important. Also part of the reason that I started drinking water in the mornings. Enhanced memory, fewer headaches. I don't know if that's true. I get migraines anyway. And stronger immune system. Totally, totally worth it right there. And then the other thing that I wanted to share with you guys, because it's super, super nifty. Where is it? This is one of the cutest, coolest maps I have ever seen. Hang on. Look at this freaking map. It tells you when people are going to sleep. Like every time one of these little moons pops up, somebody just went to sleep. Every time a little sun pops up, somebody just woke up. Isn't that adorable? Like, look at it. Look at this cute little map. Is that not hello, good morning, good morning, good morning, good night, good night, good night. I love it. I don't know why I think it's so cute. But these people using sleep cycle to track your sleep, and then it will tell you when people go to bed. Yeah, look. Uh, I think this is adorable. Like, look at all these people. I hope they have wonderfully sweet dreams. And all these people over here, I hope they have wonderful days. I guess it's just a classic symbol of relationships, which makes me feel bad about it. I don't think you need to feel bad about that. Yes, see? Look, Jave's got this covered. Just be honest. Just be honest with your partner. Absolutely. Just be honest with your partner. Seriously. Usually shower in the morning because I have to shave in the morning to avoid a shadow in the evening, which is kind of not good for women. Absolutely. But I may have to look into showering before bed. I mean, maybe you could shower before bed if you wanted to try showering before bed. Maybe shower before bed and then just shave in the sink? I have no idea. I don't know if it's more effective to shave. Uh, Here, well, all right, Vera shared his TMI thing. I'll share mine. I haven't shaved in quite a long time. Like, my legs are very fuzzy. My armpits are very fuzzy. So I am not an expert on anything related to that whatsoever. Could shower in bed to save time. Fox fur. Hey, you already said you think I'm adorable. You can't go back. No takesies backsies. Oh, if I could just sleep in a sensory deprivation chamber, that would be amazing. I have wanted to try a um, sensory deprivation chamber. So, one of my bosses talked about this fairly recently and said that she, for her birthday every year, goes and does an hour in a sensory deprivation tank. And I asked her, how it was, what it was like, all kinds of questions, and she lives in Denver. And so I'm like, I wonder if they have those here. I'm sure they do. I need to find a place because I think that would be amazing, but I've never tried it. I also don't know how much it is. So there's that too. I shaved my little mustache the other day. We were in this together because I didn't want to bleach it. I I've just never bothered with that. Can shave in the sink. A little bit trickier than in the shower, but worth a shot. Yeah, and see, the problem is, like, my husband doesn't even have facial hair, so he doesn't have to shave very often either. So I just don't know. Just don't know. I don't know. But you could try it if you think that sleeping or showering at night would help. Sleeping at night. We should all sleep at night if possible. Ooh. But yeah, if you think that showering at night, I love the that my sister just pulled up the reasons for showering at night helping because I really do think that those are pretty valid. Um, but you know, if you can try something and maybe it'll help. If it doesn't, just go back to what you were doing. That's the beauty of the human experience is that we have such a huge chance to try to figure out what works for us because what works for me might not work for you, what works for you might not work for me. But the beauty of sharing it and talking about it is that you could pick up a single thing from the past hour and a half that helps you. And I think that's wonderful. Remember how sad I was when my otters? I do remember how sad you were, Slay. It was pretty bad. Or on the other side of that, I can say just F it and grow my beard back. It's kind of a safety issue though, since I use public restrooms. Yeah, I don't, I don't know what any of the norms around that are. So I lived with a trans woman for a good while, um, several years ago, and she had to shave a couple times a day. Her beard grew back in really fast. And so there were a couple days where she came home and she had some pretty good stubble on her face. And sometimes she would be really upset about it. Sometimes she just didn't really seem bothered. But I do remember one time specifically that she came home and she was pretty upset. And I kind of gave her a little bit of space and then later asked her, hey, do you want to talk about it? Is everything okay? And she said that she had an incident, an encounter with someone who saw the shadow and really kind of gave her shit for it, which wish I'd been there to help defend her, but I wasn't. I feel strongly that whatever you can do for your safety, Autumn, is the best thing for you. But also you have to consider that your mental safety and your mental comfort um, are important as well. So that's totally up to you. Totally up to your what you're willing to uh, do for yourself and what you're willing to do for others. Is it legal to own otters? Otters are so fucking cute. Like seriously, I live in a spot with a lot of otters. So I'm afraid I'm gonna get sadder. Oh, so okay, we had some otters die just recently, and he's talking about Ark. I don't remember otters in sleep. free. Oh God. So we were having trouble with otters living and dying, and we set up a separate trough just for them and named it otters, assigned only otters to that trough, although now it's just otters and baryonyx, and then cooked the fish meat. They'll eat out of the trough, but the problem is that gets um, the fish meat gets eaten first by other animals. So if you exclude all the other animals from it, then that should help them stay alive. Oh wait, I did not know that otters is a gay term. What does Wait, can you explain that to me, please? I'm confused. Oh, I still have the little sleep map up on my screen and it's so cute. Mama says otters are so fucking cute. I agree. Like bears and wolves, but thinner. Okay. Okay. All right. I understand. Skinny, hairy dudes, basically. Interesting. All right. Well, I learned something new today that I had no idea. Oh, now we have an urban dictionary. I don't know if I want to open an urban dictionary, but I am. Why am I opening urban dictionary? A gay man who is very hairy all over his body but is smaller in frame and weighs considerably less than a bear. All right. Okay. What is a wolf? Don't keep anybody as a slave. No, that's not good. Scarred forever. What? I've got you covered on queer terminology. I appreciate that because sometimes I'm just completely ignorant. Wait, add this? Why are we adding this? What is this? What is this link? What? Huh? What have you done to me? Consider it ignored, Varys. Consider it ignored. Because I was confused. Confused by it. Womp womp. Okay. I appreciate you guys participating today. I liked that one. I originally had these on my Trello board as sleep, exercise, and diet all as one. But then whenever I started them with I was going to do them all together tonight. And then whenever I started looking up sleep stuff, it was like, okay, but I could talk for an hour just about sleep. So I may wind up doing diet and exercise together. We'll see. Um, but I'll probably do one of those two next since I already had them planned kind of together. So we might hit those three as sort of pillars of making sure that your whole self is taken care of, because your mental health is very important. It's very important to know how to handle those, um, handle the stigma around it, handle things to strengthen your mental health. But it's also important to make sure that the rest of your body is also taken care of. What are you going to do when you go through all the topics? Well, I have so many topics on my board that I don't know that that's ever going to happen. Yeah, find more. I wish this had a count of topics, but I've got a lot. I've got a lot. I'm here to say that you and men are incredible, that I respect you, and I would like to wish you a great night. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Pa. That's very sweet. Um, but yeah, I have things like, so I can just read some of these out to you. Got finding purpose in life, which is one that came up just recently on a stream, so I've got it at the top. I need to do that one probably after exercise and diet. Dealing with trolls, including blatant online ones, which we had tonight, and subtle in real life ones, which are all the time. Laughter is medicine. So those three are ones that came up specifically during the last stream that I have already added to the content ideas for the mental health topics. So things like pressures, emotional abuse, healthy relationships, parenting, anxiety, depression, alcohol, drugs, psychosis, networking, gaming as a disorder, feeding a family of six, gaming with family, positivity, optimism, realism, pessimism. There's a book that I want to talk about, kind of my story of depression, anxiety, trauma, loss, grief, potentially something about bipolar, maybe something about anger, ADHD, ODD, kids, mental health, pregnancy. I've got a lot of just of topics. That's not even getting into any of those that split out to be like I was going to talk about one thing tonight, or one topic being sleep, exercise, diet, and now it's become three different ones. You did miss Trolls Slay. You'll have to go back and watch the VOD for that. Yeah, it wasn't very good. wasn't a very good troll, which is fine. Trolls are the best experience on Twitch. I just wish I understood what their purpose was. Like, what's their goal? I don't get it. They weren't very good at it. They just started repeating. Like, that's the thing. They just start repeating themselves, and grammar is important, spelling is important, punctuation is important, and then having an attention span to not just repeat yourself is important as well. I wasn't playing by the script. I was not. It's true. Peachy Keen kissed me today. Aw. Yeah, the guy last week was fine. He was like, if I get banned from 3 streams, then my friend's gonna buy me McDonald's, which is, so just set that aside over there for the relationship that probably needs some attention and talking to. But at least he had a reason. Like, they just totally ignored my question tonight. Why are you doing this? What's the point? And it's not even like a, oh, why are you doing this? It's just, seriously, talk to me. Tell me what's on your mind. What are you trying to accomplish? What is the deal? What's your damage, Heather? When you don't respond in a predictable way, they don't want what to do next. True, true. Yeah, enjoy your Big Mac. Well, and so Autumn, the best part was that particular the McDonald's troll, which is what I'll call him now. The McDonald's troll. I said, here's what to do to get banned. It's the only way to get banned in my channel is to insult, or not even insult, but attack the people in my chat or my mods. That's it. You want to get banned from my channel? Attack my people. I will ban you. And usually by the time it gets to that point, you know, Have and Varys and Slay and Fee are all like can is it time? Can we do it? Which I love because you guys are like sword and shield, my favorite people. And my sister, she's also a mod too. There you go. Yeah. And if you guys ever feel like you have been attacked, please let me know because if y'all know that my tolerance for that kind of thing is super high. And so if I don't feel like they're actually being really hurtful, I might not think to ban them. But if it ever bothers somebody in my community, blanket statement here, if you are bothered by someone else in the community and they have actually done something before Varys goes, Fee's bothering me, then please let me know. And I will happily maintain the health and safe space of the community for you guys. Oh, Vegas bothering me. Varys. I'm the slacker mod that forgets to do your job. That's okay. Because that's why I have all of you. All right, I'm gonna do my disclaimer one more time. Because all of this has been said from a place of love, from a place of welcoming, from a place of hopefully giving you somewhere to feel safe, talking about to give you a place to feel safe, talking about anything related to mental health. And with all of Ferris, what are you even doing? With all of that said, I am not a professional. I am not in the mental health business. I am in sales operations for an architecture engineering firm, 0% related to mental health work. I am becoming a mental health champion at my workplace, which I think is great that they're even offering that as an opportunity. But that still does not make me a professional. If there is something that you want to talk more about, I am an open book. I am willing to talk about just about anything with you in Discord. Make sure that you make sure that you join the Discord. You can reach me on DMs, and I'm happy to help you find a resource if you do need a professional. So there you go. And we will switch over to play a game because we were going to play. I was gonna play seven. No, not seven. The pirates. What's the pirates thing that I just bought? Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves. There you go. Uh, which I bought, but then now I don't see Seven on. I don't see Joe on. Nutty's on. Let's see if I can ping them. Let's play DBD. Oh, we could play DBD. I could be down for DBD. I could. You want to do that? Who wants to play DBD? Oh, Autumn, I see your messages too. Yes. So my mods they are very aware that I have a super high tolerance and that I would rather a troll stay in my stream because I know that it doesn't bother me. I'm I'm not going to like the one guy said, I will break you. Like, I'm sorry, but you're not going to. It's gonna take way more than a troll on Twitch to break me. Um, so I I'm very tolerant, and I would love to have them open up and become a very welcome part of the community if they would like to stop trolling. But the main thing is that as long as they are in my channel, they aren't attacking another streamer. So as long as they aren't attacking my people, my community, my mods, as long as they stay focused on me, I'm good. So that's the thing. That's the whole thing. I would rather them focus their attention on me because I know that it's not going to impact my mental health in any way. Um, there's just not something that almost anyone could say. There are a couple people that I actually care what they think. Trolls on Twitch are not them. So, kudos. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, delete messages. Totally on board with that. Banhammer, I think, has only been it's only happened like twice. Maybe twice. Once that I can really think of. Um, we can play TBD. I'm good. Let's do that. Let's do that. I will post in. All right, give me just a minute. I will be right back. We're gonna take a quick break, and then I will switch over.
Hello, 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 hello. It's a motherfucking pleasure. No pressure, but would you like to blow my mind and move too fast and plan our perfect lives together? Holy, 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 holy shit. You mean to tell me, you're tough to love when you don't love yourself? Well, welcome to the family, welcome to the family, welcome to the family. My less exciting features, they're packed inside my body. They're crammed into the balcony, they're jamming up the lobby. They're falling out the window, you can see them crashing through the glass when I don't keep my lids closed. As the director flicks his wrist, the stage hand in the wing, he's got a silver chain he grips. And when he lifts, it opens up the velvet curtains of my lips. I say, welcome to the family, welcome to the family, welcome to the family. rich in a store. Wonder good at receiving the help. Who the hell do you think that you are? Trying to make me believe in myself. You're like the sun in the summertime. I know you are, but what am I? I don't really wanna sound like a lullaby, but I think every family is a butterfly. You know, pretty from afar, pretty gross up close. Don't pity what we are, it's mostly unhideous. And I'm sitting at the bar with a beer, so cheers, come toast me. Get cozy since we're both lonely. Why don't we leave and then go see what we become when it's done, but I'm not looking below, so don't ghost me. And it's seemingly we're in agreement that the demon that we're fighting isn't the exact same. But if we're teaming up and carrying the weight together, we can miss a bit of back pain. And if you're into it, then we can get up at the city in a minute in the fast lane. Get hitched in a chapel in Vegas. Maybe get rich, life is a craps game. And I take my cue from you on what you wanna do about a last name. It's not so bad to be a Watsky. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Those fires in your attic that rage without permission. Some days invade your living room or break out in the kitchen. They breeze right through the building, they just show up as they please and then retreat like grown-up children. Well, how'd you like to split this L and tell me what you've witnessed? If the price of life is hell, well, no one ever had to sell me on how nice a fire smells. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. And there's so much I've been silent on, but I'll whisper every secret to you when this mic is gone. And I know you'll listen, and I know it's different, but it gives me peace. Our missing pieces could be siblings. The rough nights ain't leaving, so why the hell should we? And I say welcome to the family, welcome to the family, welcome to the family. You deserve love, you deserve love. 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 You deserve love.
Okay. Do you ever get to the point where that's TMI? I'm not going to do that. All right, we're going to switch to Dead by Daylight. I'll go ahead and head out since I work tomorrow. Bye, Autumn. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate you being here and participating in the conversation about sleep and mental health. And all of the sources are in the Discord. So if you're interested in anything, just pop in there, ask me whatever, where I got something. I'll point you to it. I love TMI. The answer is probably yes. Okay. Do you ever get to the point where you're drinking a lot of water and then you don't have to pee and then all of a sudden it's like you have to pee so bad your eyeballs are floating? That's where I was just then. That's why that was so abrupt. I was just like, I'm gonna take a quick break. And refill my water. Oh, all the dang time. Yes. Oh, thanks, Spyro. Yes, very much. Bye, Autumn. Thanks again for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you had a good night and have fun at work tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna switch over and play some Dead by Daylight. Yes, well, fun is a relative term, you know. All right, let's hop in. Let's hop in to. Oop, I almost clicked on RuneScape automatically. Like, just clicked over. I guess I should change my. Change my little title too. And there we go. Oh, Varys, are you gonna stream? We could co-stream. Switch through this little. All Alright, I'm going to rearrange stuff a little bit because when I played this, it's a little bit different. Need something a little bit different. Okay, that should be good. I haven't played this in a little bit of time. I'm excited. I do like this game quite a bit. The Spirits Hit the Books collection. Patch notes. I'm not going to read all the patch notes. Ugh, I still have to get people with the chainsaw. Oh, bear traps. I could do that one. Sabotage the equivalent to full hooks. Is Vera's back yet? I might go ahead and play as Killer really quick so I can get the Trapper one done. Oh, I'm already the Trapper. Thought I had this one done already, but I guess not. We'll see. When Varys gets back, we will switch to surviving together. But for now... Oh, we got a Nia, a David, a Bill, and a Jake. All right. Oh, some of these names crack me up. Okay, I'm going to turn this up for myself a little bit. There we go. What is this? What's the glow? Why is it glowing? Whoops. Nope, the Trapper. Oh, I didn't realize that switched. I wasn't sure what it did. That was almost bad. Ready up, you two. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Cut off the bottom, cut off the top. What you have left, put in the pot. Chop, chop, chippity chop. Ugh, too many children's songs references today. Songs/shows. Aw, yeah. We gonna trap some people. They're gonna get in. Oh, well. Increases luck. What was that one? Shit. What was the first one? All I need is one person to step in my trap. And that's it. Suffocation pit. Oh, I hear wolves. I need another trap. Actually, let's not put that there. Let's put it next to one. Alright, here's another trap. Oh, they've already got one done while I'm setting traps. Ooh, I see ya. I see you, baby. Shaking that ass. Come here, hun. Oh, crap. I didn't even know you were right there. Oh, we playing ring around the ship. Serious. Serious business, y'all. For realsies. Where'd you go? Well, let's reset this trap. Oh, why can't I get it? Hello. Won't let me pick it up. Rude. I think that means that I got all the people that I needed, though. Oh, here's one. Oh, because I already have one. Duh. That's why I couldn't pick it up. Because I already got one. Mm-hmm. Alright. Ooh, I saw you. You're not there. I don't know where you went. Now I can pick it up. Now I can. Oops, I can't go that way. Did you really come down here? I don't think you really did. I'm trying to kill all the people. Sorry about ya. Wow. Wow, he sounded like a cat. Wow. Wow. Gotcha. We set 2 traps. 2 traps. Aha, aha, the letter to my friend. Ah, there you are. Ah, bastard. I think she waited around for me. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. You could have had me. Whoa, I missed. Oh, now how did I miss that? That wasn't right. No way. I need another trap. Oh no! Bastards! I don't know where they are. Come out, wherever you are. Snow, how are you doing? New work schedule. I don't hate you. No worries at all. Seriousness is needed when stalking and killing people. See? Yes. No, I'm terrible at killing the people. Hey, but I got my ritual done. Woohoo! Gotcha. She gets slowly more excited from bloodlust. No, I'm not killing people. I was trying, but I got my ritual done, which is really what I was trying to do. Are you gonna play, Varys? Play with me. Ugh, fine. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, I want that one. All right. He says after suggesting it, right? Oh, so true. So true. Oh my god. My sister. Why in the heck? Am I muted? Oh, I'm on push to talk. Okay, hang on. I forgot that I changed it to that. 1 second. Is that better? Can you hear me now? Good.
Yeah, but I also have mine at push to talk, so I gotta switch it. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had switched it the other day.
I had to for a while, or else they wouldn't let me in the Discord.
Which Discord?
My WoW Guild one
Oh.
for rating.
Oh, I see.
Because if you have it on open mic, then they get mad.
Yeah, I have mine on, usually have mine on voice activity while I'm streaming. But then whenever I'm
Yeah.
not streaming, sometimes I put it back to push to talk, depending on how many children are home. And which ones, honestly.
Me.
Yeah. I keep you on voice activity at all times.
Aww. She trusts me. I don't know if she should. No, it's okay. Please trust me.
I do. You're good.
I know. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Still, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I gotta get my blanket off the floor anyway. I'm freezing.
Okay.
It's supposed to get down to like 20 today.
It was I didn't go outside until like 7 or something today, and then I felt that it was actually feeling really good, and I was like, oh, maybe I should have gone for a walk earlier. I couldn't tell.
Blame the
Oh,
mini
also it's been
humans.
really
Yes,
windy too.
it has been really windy. So it started getting windy kind of this afternoon, and then it started getting colder, and it's supposed to get down to 20 tonight, I think.
Mm.
And then I'm going to
Yay.
Denver, where it's supposed to get down to like 12. Yay!
I almost said, is that a state again? I really don't know
No,
geography. I'm sorry.
it's not. It is in a state. It's in Colorado.
Oh,
Water. Thank you, Ave.
you're welcome.
Wait a minute. No alcohol tonight, Snow. I just have water. Hey, oh, you're looking mighty gangsta.
Thank you.
Juice. You like it a juice. But do you have an awesome scar on your eyeball or a freaking rose thing on your head? Rose tattoo? Oh, I don't have that plunderer's instinct one anymore, do I? Escape and survive one time with David King. Well, that's great because that's who I'm using.
Well, that's great. Okay, I'm almost ready.
No worries. I'm actually going through and picking some other stuff, so we good.
We're not even playing yet. My heart rate
I
started to
wish,
increase.
like, I don't want any of these. Can I just
Oh,
decline and use my blood points elsewhere?
all my friend requests. Is that what you're declining?
No.
No. I'm sorry.
Level 39. I don't like. Wait, is Dead Hard the one I don't like? No, I like Dead Hard.
Level 39?
Mm-hmm.
But you don't look a day over 25.
No, you're so sweet.
I know.
Water notifications are not for alcohol. 'Tis true. Have says take some calming breaths. Sparkling juice. I do like sparkling juice. So I just prefer water.
Who the heck? What the? Oh, I forgot. I had it on this guy last time.
Do I have a
Okay.
toolbox? I do have a toolbox. I'm supposed to sabotage some stuff. So I thought maybe I would sabotage some things.
Hi, Fee. What was I? Wait, why do I have 47k blood? Oh, because I was playing the other guy. And I didn't level him up, right?
Probably.
I don't remember. It's okay, Fee. Should I just spin this? I don't know. I'm already lost. I go without playing this for like 2 days, and then okay, well, longer than 2 days, but you know. What I get? What I
Each
get?
time you rescue or take a hit, gain. Only awarded. Okay.
I got not half bad. Oh, because level 25 and 50 is okay. That's cute.
Got that one already.
Ooh, a skeleton key. Yeah.
No mither. No, thank you.
Oh, my game died.
Oh no.
It detected
Oh,
files
unready.
of something.
Unready. No, go back. Oh no. It's.
Can't believe you're playing without me.
Oh. Oh, okay, good. It's telling me I
Totally
can't do it
heartbroken.
anyway.
Oh.
Said lost network connection. Oh, cannot connect to online services. What? What?
Why?
Wait, did
Hi.
DBD totally crash? Like the game itself? Hang on.
Technical difficulties. Let's see. So the fire and the flame of the future, the blood in my veins. Oh. I'm putting my feet on.
Cannot connect to online services. Please try again later. Okay. How
But
about
we want to play now.
How about if you just let me like exit out of the game, please?
Mine just totally crashed and closed everything.
Yes, quit the game. I'm gonna try that again. We gonna try again. Varys broke it. Somebody tripped over the power cable.
I probably did break it. Nothing ever goes wrong until I join you.
That is not true. 0% is that true.
You don't have to be so modest. Death is not an escape. Is that like anti-suicide or something? Or is that just trying to freak us out? I don't know.
I don't know. You're streaming. Hang on, I'm gonna pull up your stream so I can lurk in yours.
You're cheating.
I'm not cheating. How's that cheating?
So you know where I am.
No. I'm not gonna watch it. I'm just gonna have it open so you get another viewer.
Uh-huh, you just want to kill me, I see.
I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to do nice things.
I appreciate it. Wait.
Alright, are you actually gonna let me play this time? Oh, look at
Survive
you.
with friends?
Oh, wait.
Because that's what I went to.
Play game, yes.
Okay. Oh, duh, I forgot to... Under the sea? Let's show you my stream. Okay, there we go, hi.
Did you just say under the sea?
Yeah.
Under
Music
the
playing.
sea. Under the sea.
Not quite that one, but you're close. I don't know which one to go for. Wait, this elite... Oh, but that costs a lot. You know what? I don't care. Give it to me. Ooh. No! That's lame. If I get one perk, it cancels the other one. Oh my god, and I got the colors mixed up. I should have gone for the green one, but I went for the yellow one. Because green is like dirt trash in all the games that I play, and yellow is like super legendary.
Yeah.
I didn't even read them, I just went for the colors.
Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna sabotage something. What am I doing? Okay, we're escaping and surviving. That's one thing that we're doing. And we're sabotaging 2 full hooks.
Yay.
That's my goal this round.
Oh. I forgot to press the R word.
Rudy. Rudy up.
I love this song too.
Slay, thank you for that shout out. I appreciate it.
Not the My Little Mermaid one, but this one.
Under the sea. Under the sea. Something, 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 something. Take it from me.
Honestly, you knew more than I did. I didn't even know the take it from me part.
I feel like I know most of that song and I just can't think of it right now.
EAC has detected that game files have been modified. Error code 4.
What? No!
What does that mean?
No! Unready! Unready! Escape! Escape! Go away! I don't want to play without you. No, it probably means you need to verify your game files.
What does that mean?
Darling, it's better. Down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Take it from me.
I don't know if that was verifying my game files or not, but...
And now, I think mine's stuck too.
Darling, it's better down where it's wetter.
That's what it says. So if you go into Steam, it won't let me unready. Why? It won't let me unready.
Okay, let me
No, back. Escape. Leave lobby. Leave the lobby. There we go.
Okay, you said go into Steam?
Go into Steam, and then under your games, hang on, I have to look at it too, because I don't exactly know. Right click on Dead by Daylight, go to Properties, and then Local Files.
Properties, and then Local Files.
Verify integrity of game files. And that might take a little bit of time.
Validating Dead by Daylight file 0 of 1.
Yes. else.
Well, not one of one, but validating 0 of one.
Well, it hasn't really started yet. Steam's a little lazy sometimes. Disney
It's
writers
like
are
3 months
messed
of
up.
laundry or
No
something.
kidding. No kidding.
Well, it's not going that slow. It's at 15% already, so.
Okay, I'll wait. It's
Having so
all
much
good.
fun. My friends.
Indeed. Indeed.
Streaming. A screen that says be right back. And
Burb. Wait, why does your screen say burb? Oh, because you don't have a face cam up. That's right. Baby Rex, do 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 do. Baby Rex.
No,
do,
no,
do,
no,
do.
don't. I had finally forgotten it, and then I went over to my mom's the other night, and my sister was there, and she started playing it for her daughter. I was like, no.
Baby. So, all right, I may have already said this, but what gets me is that I grew up singing that song in Girl Scouts, and you die at the end of that song. And then in this version, you don't die. Like, no, it's Here Comes Baywatch, and then they're too late. They're too late. Do 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 do. They're too late. Do do.
Well, that is a little
You
morbid.
die. And Baywatch, you do the slow motion running.
And that's why.
Here comes Baywatch. But no, they're too late.
Well, I mean, they have to let the sun look good on them, so give them some credit.
All
Let
right.
them run slow. I'm at 69% if anyone's interested.
Giggity. My knee just now decided it was going to start hurting. Oh, Javi, that sucks.
Everybody talks, girl.
Everybody clap your hands.
Oh, my cat will get mad. I'm sorry. If you really want to.
It's bad when like every lyric out of your mouth makes me think of other songs that you are not currently playing.
Oh my god, I know exactly what you mean though.
But it's true. Although there's not much that doesn't make me think of other songs. So there's that.
She'll get it.
Shh. It's okay. I guess I could tweet out that I switched to playing this game instead.
Okay, it's at 99%, and it's like, hey, by the way, Frost, are you paying attention?
Okay.
There's no so, oh, wait, one file failed to validate and will be reacquired. So
yes.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. So that means that it found the problem, and it's going to try to fix
so now I should just open it again?
It's,
it's
well, yeah,
it.
wait till it re-downloads it.
Yeah, it's almost done. I love it when computers fix themselves. Because, I mean, like, I wouldn't know what I was doing, so...
Moving on to play some Dead
by
Day.
No? Okay.
With, do you have a, what is your, dang it.
I think it's actually, hold on, it might just be my name. I don't know. I have it, but I still haven't really used it. But I might as well start. What's my name? What's my name?
Do you want me to
find my
do you want me to say your entire name?
I don't know. Wait, what do you mean? Like my... Stop. Oh, no. No. We talked about that.
We did talk about that, and I did not. It's okay.
Oh, it's
Is
just
it Frost?
at Hunter LaBeouf.
Oh, okay.
I should probably change it to Frost, but I don't think it really matters right now.
EOF? How do you spell your last name?
Lebeuf.
OEF. Oh.
No.
OEUF. That's what I said. Ugh.
That's what I said. Ugh. Can't stand number 42.
That's not true. 42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
Sure.
Even her singing gets sidetracked. It is so true.
That was good. Who said that? Snow? That was good.
No.
Like that.
Lozenge.
Lozenge.
Are you back in here yet?
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to invite me. I've been waiting for 10 minutes.
Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry. Like,
little does she know, it just opened.
You know what? You've been invited. I've been waiting here for 30 minutes. Are you ready? Come on, let's go.
Oh, you know what? I've been ready. I've been born ready. Let's do this.
Born ready.
Oh, but I have my Twitch on my Twitter. I just
All
my
right.
handle's not my Twitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what they're called, right? Handles.
Yeah.
The names.
Sure.
Sure.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I
But
don't know.
but I don't know if that's what it's called or not. You mispronounce it now. People are just gonna think that's my name. I know. I'm sorry. It's Lozaringe.
Thanks for participating and having some great conversation tonight. We're moving on to play some Dead by Daylight with Hunter Leblis. That's me.
That's you.
I feel
Indeed.
so special. Here, I'll
Indeed.
put a heart on it.
Aw.
No, you know what? I'll retweet it too.
Retreat it?
Retweet. Leave me alone. I'm learning.
You're doing
I don't
great.
use this.
You're doing wonderfully.
Trying my best.
You're doing excellent. Here. Excellent. Good work. Okay, so stream elements. I was gonna add my sidetracked. So what should my sidetracked you're a jerk. Seriously. What should my sidetracked command say? What should it say? My sister said I'm ordering that Halloween CD right now.
Oh, yes.
Because I said lozenge and then I said lozaringe.
I followed you on Twitter.
You did.
Did I get bonus Fox points?
I don't know if you get bonus
Oh my god.
Fox points for that.
My home screen was like empty and now it's all MommaFoxFire. I don't know how to feel about this.
You should feel awesome about it. I hear that chick is amazing.
I hear good things too.
Okay, so we're gonna add a chat command. What are we making it? Sidetracked? Exclamation point sidetracked? What are we doing?
Yeah, and make it be a random fact about like an animal or something.
Oh, that would be funny.
Like ants can lift like 80 times their weight or something, you know, and then you'll start talking about that and you get even more sidetracked. And
No, I feel like that's a bad idea.
it'd be fun. Come on.
All right.
You don't want to learn about ants?
But then I would have to come up with a new one every time I streamed, and I don't feel like that's gonna happen.
You can leave it to the moderators to throw in new facts that you don't know, so you know the surprise is even like whoa, and then you'll be like, wow, I didn't know that. Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, good.
You'll like this.
I don't know if I will.
Okay. Here it is.
MommaFoxFire followed you back. Oh, I'm making friends.
I'm gonna change that a little bit. Hang on. How do I edit? Where's my edit?
Paper it's all true. I wish I could watch your stream too, but I don't have a third monitor.
That's okay. I don't have yours up. It's not where I can watch it because I only have 2 monitors, but it's just in one of my tabs in Google Chrome, so you get the view.
I tried to play RuneScape and WoW at the same time, and for some reason, whenever I like open or something, then RuneScape starts to frame drop even after I close WoW again.
Oh.
And then I have to like reopen the client and stuff. It's really weird. Like it'll be dirt like lagging and stuff, and then I'll just have to close it and reopen it. It'll be fine. Are we even looking for people? Oh wait, we're not even in the lobby, are we? We're in the thing where we have to wait for. Wait.
Yeah, we're waiting for 2 other people to join. The killer's ready. You and I are ready. What? Slay, that's not true.
Now I'm missing all the juicy gossip. Ugh.
Hey, Slay said, fun fact. So I put a sidetracked command in mine, so you can do exclamation point sidetracked, and it says, Mama gets sidetracked super easily. Help her by throwing out random lyrics and fun ant colony facts at will. And so Slay said, fun fact, cockroaches eat your children while they sleep.
Never mind. I take back my laugh.
Only in horror movies. Yeah, no kidding. Is there a horror movie where cockroaches eat your young? I feel like that's bad.
Have you seen
I don't think that's a good
The
idea.
Collector
No.
or The Collection? Ooh, The Collector is really good. You should watch it. And oh god, it made me. I hardly ever get sick from movies, and that one made me sick because he was using bugs as a torture thing. Or he put them in a
Ew.
jar and then put them on the guy's
No.
stomach, and then light a fire under the jar so that they'd have to
Oh,
dig through his stomach.
that
And
was in
oh,
a book.
ooh,
That was in one of the that's what Dinah hated. That's why she hated rats, because they put rats in a bucket, in a metal bucket, and they put the metal bucket on her stomach. The rats were upside down. They would put hot coals on the top of the bucket.
that was in another movie. Oh my god, I'm having flashbacks from my childhood. What was it like? Uh,
There's a movie about cockroaches eating people alive. Jave says Mom and I were watching it this morning. Ew, 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 ew. 200% more fecal bacteria on cutting boards than toilet seats. How? No, don't answer that. I don't want to know. I do not want to know. Mm-mm.
can we have better facts?
Can we have fun? I said fun facts. Fun facts.
Did you know cats
Oh,
have
from
32
chicken.
muscles in their ears to help them ignore you?
Oh, they sure ignore the shit out of me with all 32 of them. That is true.
I'll just say my name to my cat and she won't even look at me. But if I like have food or something, she'll come running. It's like, you
You'll
know what?
you'll say
This
your
is
name, and while she doesn't move and she doesn't look at you, you can tell she's rolling her eyes and going as if
yes.
you can talk to me.
Like she knows it's her name and she knows that I'm calling for her, but she just can't be bothered. It's not fair. And then my mom has a cat that, like cuddles and loves all over her. I'm like, why can't you be her? Ugh. No,
I don't know where my cats are. They haven't been in here tonight. They must be in my daughter's room sleeping. We thought one of my cats had gotten out the other day, and it turned out she's just asleep on the other side of my daughter. And when I looked in there, I couldn't see her. And her sister was like walking around looking for everything and meow, 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 meow. And my husband and I are going, what is wrong with her? Where is Slinky? Why is Yo-Yo walking around looking for Slinky? And my daughter's room was closed, so she couldn't get in there with Slinky.
Mm. My mom named that kitten Sprinkles. I think it was Sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
She's calico, so I guess that's where she got it from.
I
don't know.
like it. The movie is called The Nest. That's a hard pass for me. What are those called? Palindromes? Where it's, or no, that's when
Like
it's like race car.
race car. Yeah. Why did you say the same word twice?
It's not. It's spelled forward and then it's spelled backwards.
Hang from a tree. Leave that cupboard alone.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I won't touch it.
Yeah, don't scratch it. Racetrack. Processor. That one doesn't work. Greyhounds. Snauhuyerg. What are you doing? These aren't even. What are these are just random words. Sagad. I don't understand anymore. Hey, evil works with live. Doog.
Really don't recommend unless you're into gory 80s horror. Eek.
My favorite.
Wait, somebody else gave us that fact the other day about nipples. Who was that? Was that you?
Me?
Had to turn it off before the.
No.
No, I think Slay did it also. Had to turn it
Is
off
it-
before the end because my sister came downstairs.
Oh, I didn't know you could switch. Wow. I didn't know you could handily switch survivors in this. Little arrows under your level.
Yeah, I found that out earlier when I accidentally switched killers. Oh, was it TK? Maybe it was TK.
I'm just having the time of my life right now. Oh, I'm so scared.
What do you call? What do you
Hell
call a
with
cow
my
with
feet.
3 legs? Oh no, don't leave the lobby.
utterly
Just kidding.
defeated. I don't know.
Lean beef.
um,
What do you call a cow with no legs?
probably dead. I don't know.
Ground beef.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you call a
So
dog
funny.
with no legs?
I don't know. I don't like no leg jokes.
Doesn't matter. He's not gonna come to you no matter what you call him.
Ugh,
But
they can waddle.
with no what? Oh,
You,
Kara
have
was
you
afraid of rats. That's right. That's
Ooh,
right. With the amount of saliva you produce in a year, you could fill a bathtub. Ew. 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 Ew.
go on.
No, don't go on. Mm-mm.
Okay, Mama Foxfire. We've been in this queue for like 4 songs, and this is not okay.
I
Is nobody playing Dead by Daylight on a Monday night at 11 p.m.?
don't know. Leave that
Oh,
lobby
she
and
left.
let's try again. Let's do it again. Bum 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 bum.
Ugh, hold on. Somebody just invited me. And
Ugh. I started a company selling landmines. Oh, this is a terrible one. Disguised as prayer mats. Profits are going through the roof.
do I have to laugh?
I'm super friendly with 25 letters of the alphabet. I just don't know why.
I get it. Because Y is a letter. The more you know.
Did you hear about
Look,
the guy whose left side was cut off?
He's all right now, or is he dead?
Yes. No, he's all right now.
Okay.
Oh, my child told me
see,
this one.
see, there we go. Now we're getting people.
Hey, how many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh?
10 tickles.
10 tickles. My leaf blower doesn't work. It just sucks.
Help me. I'm trapped.
You are trapped. It's true. Need an art? I know a guy.
I can see you can't hold this. I don't know how to feel.
Ooh, now that's an interesting fact, Slay. If a pregnant mother suffers organ damage, the fetus sends stem cells out to repair it.
Okay.
That is...
Everybody knows that, Slay. Ugh.
Wait, I didn't know that.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Everybody knows that, Slay, except for Mama.
Except for Mama. Ooh,
But
a
she doesn't
kiwi
know,
fact.
so that's okay.
What's the kiwi fact?
You have to catch the bird and cut them open to get the fruit.
No, that's not how that works.
Have you never seen the anatomy of a kiwi?
No?
Okay, hold on.
I guess I haven't seen the anatomy of a kiwi.
Hold on. Where's my chrome? Is that? Oh God, it's so bright.
While you're looking, oh, is your future so bright? You gotta wear shades. How does Moses make coffee? I think my husband told me this one at one point.
Does stuff.
He brews it.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say, but I don't actually understand that. Ugh.
Hebrew.
Oh!
Oh, yeah, there you go. How do turtles communicate with each other?
Do they wave or something?
With shell
What's her name?
phones.
Mama Fox. Oh wow, that one's lame. Here, I tagged you. It's the
Oh
anatomy of a
God.
kiwi.
Where did you? Oh, okay. Oh my
what?
gosh. That's actually really adorable. I'm gonna have to post that in the other white meat. And by that I mean the
Other white
CCG
meat?
Discord.
Oh. Ooh. 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 Can I get an encore? Do you want more? Are we still in queue? This is driving me crazy.
I'm positive I just lost an electron. Better keep an eye on that.
Comedy gold!
These are funny. How does an attorney sleep? I actually haven't heard this one
Attorney
before.
side to side.
First he lies on one side, then he lies on the other. Oh, y'all will get this one really quick. What do you call a super articulate dinosaur?
A thesaurus.
Yes.
Didn't know this is how I was going to spend my money tonight.
Trying to kill people and not succeeding, or trying to not get killed. Now I'm killing you with humor.
Yay.
What superlative did Robert E. Lee win in high school?
I don't know. I didn't hear the word you said.
Robert E. Lee. What superlative did Robert E. Lee win in high school? Like,
Oh.
it's most likely to succeed.
Oh! Yeah, I never even got a yearbook, so I don't even know what those are.
Oh.
Oh my god, did I get a yearbook?
Oh, this
I
was
don't know
a
where my senior year yearbook is.
fairly insensitive one also.
Yeah, you laid on me.
How did the Native Americans get to America first? It's terrible and also fairly inaccurate, but whatever.
Like they left. They could have said no joke.
They had reservations. Oh, there we go.
Oh, they left and we got a team.
Yes.
Anyways, go on. What's your racist joke?
I just said it. How did how did the Native Americans get to America first? They had reservations.
Oh,
It's terrible.
I don't. Yeah. Clever, but not up my
Yeah.
alley.
Clever, but also doesn't exactly make sense if you think about it beyond just the face of it. Ew, the average fast food patron eats 12 pubic hairs in a given year. What does just the average person eat, though? Like, what's the difference between a fast food patron and a restaurant tour? What restaurant? What the? You know what I'm trying to say.
Groaning storehouse, because we can't take these jokes, Mama. I forgot how to play.
The crow scared the shit out of me.
I'm a bird. Please tell me you know what that is.
Nope.
Now I just look dumb.
Sure do not.
I forgot how to play this game.
Oh, here's one.
Oops.
Oh, you know what though? I'm supposed to be sabotaging hooks, and I'm not.
Hooks. Oh, I didn't even look at my daily rituals. Like, they popped up, but I didn't read them.
Shit.
Maybe I should.
Shit.
I'm gonna have to close Spotify because I'm getting a little bit of frame drop. I can't tell. Honestly, my hands go in the same exact spot over and over. Do I even know what I'm doing? My watch clips through my wrist too. That looks dangerous.
Are we fashionista-ing?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm scared.
Oh, look,
After not playing this for a long time, I start to get scared.
There's a totem.
Hello?
Hello?
Where?
I'm cleansing it.
Bobby Chappie's now playing Fallout 4. Just in case.
Oh, I think it's the Wraith.
I fooked.
I saw a little shimmer go by. Alright.
That's a heartbeat. Yeet.
I need a hook. Uh-oh. Kiwis are so big compared to the mother's body that in human, it would be the equivalent of carrying a 5-year-old child. No. No.
I'd rather not.
I have a 5-year-old child. That thing is not gonna go in there. Like, that would not work.
I think I... Oh, no. I don't know who that killer is. That doesn't look like a Wraith.
I don't know, but I hear the heartbeat.
Yeah, I heard heartbeat, but I didn't hear a bell, so...
Oh, yep, there's the bell.
I see Shimmer Boy. Yeah,
Yep.
You're right. I was dumb. Congratulations, you beat me once again, MommaFoxFire.
I actually wasn't sure because I saw the shimmer, but then I didn't see the shimmer again.
Maybe if I just keep running, he won't kill me. Oh god, he's over there! Where
He's
was
on
I?
me.
What?
He's chasing me.
Then what did I see?
Bastard.
Beast.
I don't know what you saw.
Do I normally have Spotify when I'm playing this?
Hmm?
I can't tell. Oh, are you coming for me? Oh, he's chasing me. Oh, you're gonna run away fast now.
Oh, sorry.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Oh, no. Oh, there.
Have fun with your friend.
Well, you know, I just wanted him to carry me. I was tired of walking around.
I'll carry you. Get it? Like, carry, like, as in, like, winning the game.
Oh,
And-
yeah, that too.
Yeah. What jokes are lacking tonight? Oh, that's
Processed cheese is less than 51% cheese. What? FDA
What?
law allows for an average of 30 insect fragments per 100 grams of peanut butter. In that same half cup of peanut butter, you could also find 1 rodent hair. Nice. No, why is he on me again? The shit,
What the
shit,
heck?
shit.
Like, right on top of you? Or...
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, I was coming to save you. I thought you were still out.
Down.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention, am I? I can't tell. Maybe I'll get him to chase me. Hey!
I just want up here.
No! No! Leave me be!
I'm struggling.
Oh, he knew! And I old. Get it? Knew. Oh. Are you still chasing me? I hope you're not. I hope you give up. You better have given up, because I'm... Oh, I see him invis. While I'm searching this chest. Let me finish searching this chest, though. This treasure.
Oh my god, where is he?
He was over near me, but... Oh, he laughed at my joke. Thank you.
Shit. He saw me. Damn it. Ow!
Oh, there it is. I don't have a health kit.
Just leave me alone.
But I want to play with you.
No. The killer. Fuck, there he is again. Shit monkeys.
You know what? I'm just gonna stay in this closet. I'll come get you. Oh no, wait, you're dead, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
But I think that means I'm gonna drop a toolbox if you want it.
I already have one. Thanks, though.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, sorry.
there's that.
Wait, is he already on me?
This guy moves really fast.
Yeah.
And his little bing bong is really fast too. What it is.
Tactical bing bong.
On the plus side, now I can tell you more puns while you play.
I'd rather die. Which I'm about to do, I think. Are we
Why
hexed?
was King Arthur's army too tired to fight? All those sleepless
Why?
nights. Oh, that's so bad.
I gotta dip out of CCG.
What kind of cats like to go bowling?
Alley cats.
Yay! Alley cats!
Okay, good, because I guessed that one.
What's so great about whiteboards?
I wanted to say the privilege, but that's really bad.
Oh my god. They're pretty remarkable.
Oh, I like that one better than what I said.
I went to see the Liberty Bell the other day. It's not all it's cracked up to be.
I
That's
thought
terrible.
you were gonna say the price of admission wasn't free.
Today at the bank, an old lady asked me to help her check her balance, so I pushed her over. Oh my god, Slay, I like that one. That's a good
Nice.
one. Nice.
Look at that.
Nice job.
I did a thing. I normally never do things. I'm still
You
bleeding,
did a
by the
great
way.
thing.
Can you come heal me
I'm dead.
from beyond the grave?
Yes, let me just reach through and heal you. Yeah, heal.
Actually, Holy Priest can do that in WoW. Just you know.
Well, I just did the hand
No.
thing that they do. Like pretend that that's going onto your forehead and then you're healed.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Do you feel healed?
Actually, lately I've been feeling a little better, so maybe.
I'm so glad.
So I have another appointment with my doctor,
Yeah.
actually tomorrow, I think. But I don't know if I'm gonna go, because, I mean, like, my pain hasn't come back, and, I mean, she gave me pointers, and all she really told me to do was watch my blood pressure, and it has not been out of whack at all. So, I don't know.
Well, I mean, is it like a follow-up appointment?
Yeah.
I think you should go, because if you go, then she could say, okay, well, there's nothing wrong, or she could say, all right, what I told you to pay attention to, nothing is wrong with,
All
and
right, you
now
got it.
now I want you to pay attention to these different things so that we can check for this other thing that it could be.
I guess. I found a name for, like, pretty much all the symptoms that I've had, but I totally forgot it.
Yeah?
'Cause it's kind of hard to remember. It's kind of like, I'll call it
Wait,
phantom
she's
pains.
injured too.
Yeah. But, it had a name. It had a specific name, and it said it's actually pretty common, so... Oh, okay. I hear, yeah, run.
Oh no.
Oh, no! No, no, no! No! I saw the shimmer! I didn't know he could grab me from stealth. That's not fair.
I didn't realize he could grab you from his little shimmer state either.
Yeah.
See, my sister says go to the doctor's appointment. It's an appointment.
Well, I don't like going to the doctor.
The other day, my wife asked me to pass her lipstick, but I accidentally passed her a glue stick. She still isn't talking to me. I like it.
Yeah.
What do you call someone who tells too many dinosaur jokes?
I don't know. I'm scared right now. Okay, I can't focus.
A dino bore. Oh my god, the bell. Oh, run through the trees. Circle around. Run around them. Oh no.
I didn't know he was right behind me. I didn't see the red light. That scared me. I accidentally smacked the keyboard.
Wiggle, wiggle,
I thought I
wiggle.
finished that. Oh, I did.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Am I just rusty,
I like
or
that
am I
one.
always
It's
this bad?
good. No, we haven't played this in a long time.
Oh, God. Oh, I didn't realize there was just two of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I died and the other person died.
If this boy could just lead on out. Ugh. You know what? I'll hide in here. What you gonna do now? Bold. That means he's near me. Ugh. What? How? He's gonna come directly to here, isn't he?
I've got a phobia of over-engineered buildings. It's a complex.
Don't mind me while I erase that from my mind.
Did you hear about the Italian chef that died? He passed away.
Passed away. I hate it.
What do you call a dinosaur with one eye?
Oh god. How?
Ah, run!
How do you know?
Run! Oh no! Complex joke mistake. Thank you, Fee. I like the complex one. Oh my god! Oh!
Fuck you! Come on! Get out of me! Ugh.
Oh, the dinosaur with one eye is a do you think Esaurus?
What?
Do you think Esaurus?
I don't get it.
Do you think he saw us?
Oh! Ah! So clever!
Did you hear about the negative Nelly who hates German sausage?
No.
He always fears the worst. All right, grilled cheese. Find the hatch.
You know, puns are actually like a pain to me because I have a friend who's puns, so
Who's what?
only humorous puns. Oh no, I clicked the wrong button. I meant to spectate.
Oh, that's okay. We can leave. It's all good. Leave. Parallel lines have so much in common. It's a shame they'll never meet. Oh, Lord.
I've seen a lot of memes like that about soulmates. How there's like, don't worry, there's someone out there that's completely perfect for you. Too bad they're never going to see each other.
That's horrible. All right, I think I got one more in me.
We'll make it.
We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. I haven't sabotaged a single hook. That's what I gotta do. Sabotage a hook. No more of this trying to fix Jen's nonsense. Oh, slay. When a deaf person sees someone yawn, do they think it's a scream? Now I'm yawning. What do you call a goat that acts immaturely?
A bully?
A silly Billy.
Okay, well, we had the same word in mind.
Who invented King Arthur's round table?
Circumference.
Yay!
It's like a quiz for no reason. It's like, this isn't going to get me any further in life. Like, I'm taking it in.
Are you smiling right now, though? Because that's what matters.
It's a pained expression, but I guess.
Why did the mathematician work from home? Because he could only function in his domain.
Okay. Whatever gets you through the night.
I accidentally went to bed with my contact lenses in the other night. My dreams have never been clearer. I remember you saying 100 times worse jokes on a certain Cards Against Humanity night. Yes. As I suspected, someone has been adding soil to my garden. The plot thickens. We do need to play that again. I think Friday we might play Cards Against Humanity and Scribblio again.
Look, we have Muerte de Destruction on our team.
Hey, how can we
It's
lose?
weird that they're not playing a killer.
A little bit. Well, I don't know. Maybe they're destroying the killer's hopes and dreams. And avoiding death.
Don't have hopes and dreams.
Well,
you know what, Frost?
maybe.
I'm getting really tired of the back talk.
There was a kidnapping at school yesterday. Don't worry, he woke up.
I knew it. It's like, it has to do with sleep. What's it gonna be?
Will glass coffins be a success? Remains to be seen.
I want to say shut up, but not to you, but to whoever made that joke.
Thought Catalog made that joke.
Shut up.
Remains to be seen. I like that one. Okay. Oh no, I don't like the preschool.
I see a friendly person and another friendly person.
I'm right in front of a hook. I'm gonna fix it. Or not fix it. Kill it.
Make it easier for him to kill us.
Why you pointing?
Let's go, lazy. Come on.
What was that sound?
It was me. Reunited. Oh, Simply Kitty got
Reunited and it feels so good.
I hear a heartbeat.
Oh, it's the spirit.
Oh, I don't like fighting her.
But she's not using her phase walk. She's actually just running around.
Me. Look, Mercedes' destruction is the obsession.
Oh, good. At least it's not me.
Remember when I thought only Michael could have an obsession? Because that was, I mean, like, his thing. Frost, what are you talking about?
I do remember that. Damn it,
Maybe we
Bobby!
should play killer sometime and actually learn this thing. You know what? There should be a mode where you're 4 killers and 1 survivor.
That would be kind of fun.
And they can make the map like
Fuck off,
6 times
bitch.
bigger or
Fuck
something.
off.
So
Fuck
it's a lot
off.
harder to kill them.
Fuck
Okay,
off,
God.
bitch! Fuck off! Leave me alone! Damn it! Oh, shit. Right next to the fucking hook, too. Want to hear a joke about paper? Never mind, it's terrible.
Aha! She's the funniest. Miss Mama.
That was from Slay. 4 versus 4? Ooh, that would be good. Oh, she's doing her phase walk.
Oh, I see her. I don't want to, but I do.
It feels so good. Not really.
Oh. That's a friendly person. Okay.
I think she is headed this way, though.
Yeah, she's chasing me, I think. Joke's on her, I don't know where the hell I'm going. Ooh, there you are. Let me just hide right here in this little corner. I am bold. I thought some flies was her.
Okay. I kind of need to go sabotage that hook that I was just on, but I don't know if she came back this way. And now I'm injured, which is not good.
Fuck. Yeet, I'm bad.
Uh-oh.
Don't come get me. Let me search this chest in the middle of the road that nobody can see. Oh wait, I want that. Oh, she's bad.
Oh, don't come over here! Don't come over here! Shit, 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 shit. Never mind, I just fucked it up.
Oh. I turned around too.
Well, she ran the other way like a ding-dong.
Aren't those chocolate?
I don't know.
You know what? I don't want
Here's
to
another one for me to sabotage. This one will work too. Oh wait, come here. Let me heal you. Oh, you could have healed me too, bitch.
I'm sorry. Where is she?
She's over by me.
Okay, good.
No.
Well, not good, but you know what I mean. Ooh, we got 2 toolboxes working on this one. Well, at least I'm using the toolbox.
Oh my god!
I'm bad.
He didn't know she was right behind me. Oops. That wasn't very good. Why didn't you take me to the hook that was right behind you? Like...
She's still happy? Okay.
I'm on a hook.
I'll try to come get you in a second then.
Okay.
Oh, are you struggling? I can get you right now.
Muerte y destrucción. Why did the coffee file a police report? She's right next to me again.
Yeah.
Listen, bitch, if you're gonna camp, just fucking camp. It got mugged.
Look. She's staring. I wonder if she's face walking. Run. Yeah.
What? He's here!
The Claudia just blocked me!
Oh my god!
Oh my god. I don't know where we're going.
Damn it! I'm dead on a hook too. Shit.
Oh.
Good night, Slay. Thank you so much.
Good night, Slade. Thank you as well.
Is she just gonna leave me sitting here?
Sincere?
Because that would be awesome.
I hope so. Aha! I did this Jin all by myself. Yeah, I see her patrolling your soon-to-be corpse.
Yeah. I mean, alright, so I'm almost to the point where I have to find help. I am to the point where I have to find help. I'm just gonna crawl away.
Oh, yeet, Claudette! Why are you jumping all over my face?
Sail away, sail away. Heal me. Thank you. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, he's talking to
I am so surprised that I remembered the
Muerte.
layout of the basement. Oh, she fell down too. Can you stop following me? You're the bane of my existence, Claudette. Ugh. Oh wait, you're okay? Okay, you're okay.
Yeah, for now I'm fine. Not gonna sabotage this fucking hook because she's right the fuck there. Shit monkeys! Shit monkeys! Shit monkeys! Fuck, 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 fuck.
I don't even know what we're gonna do this. No, let me search this. No, I have something in my hand.
Miss me, bitch. I'm basically just running her now around, trying to, like, ah! Well, that's fun.
This is pretty fun. Oh, is that funny?
No, she finally got me.
Oh.
I'm dead on the hook once I get there, I'm pretty sure. Trying to wiggle so she can't, but she's got me.
Oh. Should I help the others? Because I don't really care about the others.
Just.
Oh, they're all over here anyways.
Yeah, y'all are all together. You're all right. Well, that was fun. I like whenever I get to play ring around the shit.
Oh, she took it. Whatever. Oh well. Let's leave. Let's leave. She's running in there backwards. What the heck?
All right. That is going to be
well.
it for me.
No, you have to get one more hook.
Oh no, I don't because I'm tired. I have to go to work tomorrow and get on a plane
Excuses.
and go to the great state of Denver.
Stop. Some of us aren't that smart, okay?
Are you gonna stream for a little bit longer?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Fee says Darkest Dungeon, so I guess I gotta do Darkest Dungeon to get more anxious.
You sound so excited about it.
Well, I have mixed emotions.
I see.
I could say that I just do something in WoW, but I don't have anything to do in WoW.
You may or may not get a raid here in just a second.
Oh, now I'm scared.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I definitely appreciate it. I'm going to run my credits, and then we're just going to raid Varys for playing with us because he's awesome. Spiders, be sure to join this raid. And again, I won't be here on Wednesday. I will be out of town, but I will be here on Friday. So I will see you then, and hopefully we'll be playing some Cards Against Humanity because I think that would be a lot of fun. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Bye, guys.